PeopleCert Scrum Developer Module 2, Collaboration and Team Dynamics. So in this section, we will carry or we'll cover these elements. So we'll talk about the team basics and collaboration. So the questions will be more focused on these two topics. So let's move with the next set of questions, which is question 11. So question 11 says collaboration with the stakeholders during the sprint is an essential element of Scrum. Which two of the following best identify the examples of this type of collaboration? So let's look at the options. So these are the four options, and then there are A, B, C, D as well, right? So these are the types of tough questions. So if you say relatively all the 10 questions which were there earlier, they were easy questions, and now when these kind of questions come across, they are relatively more tough because they are already given four choices, and then on top of it, you have to select the pair of the right choices. So let's try to look at those choices. So, and again, looking at collaboration with stakeholders during sprint is an essential element of Scrum. Which two of the following best identifies the example of this type of collaboration? So, option first says during the sizing of the chosen item for the next sprint, during the workshop in which the user stories are created, during the sprint review as the increment is shown, or during the retrospective as a learning opportunity. Option A is 1 and 2, option B is 2 and 3, option C is 3 and 4, and option D is 1 and 4. Let's look at the right option, and option B is the right option. Why? Because it basically refers to 2 and 3, which is like the elements of collaboration with the stakeholders during the sprint. So it is during the workshops in which the user stories are created. Your development team will be asking questions to them, and there are elements of collaboration during that point in time. And also also third, which is during the sprint review, when you're trying to show the increments. In that, there are elements of collaboration which is involved, because during these times when you get a feedback, you always try to look for the elements of collaboration. So answer for this is option B, which is 2 and 3. So question number 12, an organization is adopting Scrum as a framework of choice for the agile transformation. Leadership is embracing the self-managed team as a way to promote the autonomy. They are distributing the responsibility, and they are encouraging the further innovation. So part of the plan also involve expanding the cross-functional team across functional skills of the team members. So which of the following option would best enable the quick sharing of knowledge and expertise of the team? So looking at the option A, develop the next generation information management system. Option B, incentivize using the attractive rewards and recognition mechanism. Option C, organize more social interaction events and space for meetup. Option D, implement the practices like pair programming and pair designing. So it's a very simple question. If you talk about, they are trying to implement Scrum as a framework for doing the agile transformation, and they want to ensure there is a plan for cross-functional skills. So cross-functional skill in a team can be developed through the likes of practices of pair programming and pair designing. So the answer for this is option D, which is implement the practices of pair programming and pair designing. So these are the ways by which you can implement the cross-functional skills, and you can implement the agile transformation at the organization level. Moving ahead, question number 13. Question number 13, let's look at the question. So sprint review enables the stakeholder to see working products and to provide the feedback to the Scrum team. Which of the following best identifies a benefit of this collaboration? So option A, team can identify how to increase their velocity. Option B, adaptation can occur in a more timely fashion. Option C, the developers can determine what to do differently. And option D is customers can select the items for the next sprint. So let's try to see which is the best benefits of the collaboration. So collaboration, how collaboration helps and improves the overall performance in a sprint review. So let's try to look at it. So when you are thinking about the sprint review and when you are discussing and talking with the stakeholders, it will basically helps you to adapt in a more timely manner, right? So the right answer for this is option B, which is adaptation in a more timely fashion.